Alright guys, I'm back and I'm older. And today I am going to show you how to make the most authentic, best recipe of Auntie Anne's pretzels. We are recreating this video from 2 years ago because it got over 4 million views. So we are going to show you this in a long form video. Now we're gonna make the dough. Now here I have all the ingredients. We are doubling this recipe because we love it so much, but if you don't want to make 2 batches, you can just cut this in half and make a single batch. Here I have 2 cups of lukewarm milk. You can use almond milk, whole milk, whatever is fine. 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, not sea salt. Sea salt is more potent. 6 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. You can use light brown if you have it, but dark brown is gonna give you more of a molasses taste. 2 packets of instant active dry yeast, or 4.5 teaspoons. And right here I have 5.5 cups of all-purpose flour, or you can use bread flour. To start off with making our dough, we're going to activate our yeast. First thing we're gonna do is add our milk into a mixing bowl. Then add your yeast and your sugar, and give it a stir. And while this is all combined, we're going to activate our yeast. Remember, yeast is a living organism. It is a part of the fungi kingdom. When it's activated in warm liquid and feeds off of sugar, it foams up and it starts to come alive. Now let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes to let it activate. Meanwhile, you're gonna combine our flour into our stand mixer bowl and our kosher salt and combine those two. And set this to the side. For this next step, I'm going to be using a dough hook attachment on my stand mixer. Now, I recommend using a stand mixer, but if you want, you can do it the old-fashioned way with a spoon and your hands. Now, as you can see here, our yeast mixture is nice and frothy. This is how you can definitely know if your yeast is working. Now add your wet ingredients into your dry. We're gonna start off by mixing this on low speed until the dough starts to come together, and then we're going to gradually increase it to medium speed for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until the dough is smooth and elastic. We have been kneading this dough for about 10 minutes, and the way you know that the gluten has developed is that you can press right there and it'll spring back. Now we're gonna cover this dough and let it rise for 1 hour in a warm place or until it has doubled in size. Now that the dough is made, here are the next steps. You're gonna measure out about 2 cups of just regular water, doesn't have to be completely exact, and about 2 tablespoons of baking soda. This is gonna be used to create the outer shell, the crust, and make it golden brown on the outside of our pretzel. To our water, we're going to add our baking soda and combine those two and set this to the side. We're gonna use this later. Our dough has been rising for 1 hour now, and as you can see, it has very well surpassed doubled in size. So now here's the fun part of it. You get to punch it down, release all the gases. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of your dough, and you're just gonna roll it out. You're gonna roll it out into a log, the thickness of the pretzels you want. Then chop them into pretzel bite shapes. Little pillows. I'm just gonna grease it with some cooking spray. The next thing you wanna do is preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And now to get that golden crisp you'd want on pretzels, we're going to put our pretzels into the baking soda water and dry it on a towel. Just get the excess off, not completely dry. Then set it on your baking tray and do that until all the dough has been used. And while we admire this giant batch of pretzels we made, now is a great time to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you are enjoying it. Also, if you want to see more of our channel and you want to support us, we now have memberships. Now that the pretzels are in the oven, let's make the cinnamon sugar. First, you're gonna need 1 1/3 cups of white granulated sugar. And for the cinnamon, you're going to need 4 tablespoons. Now, I've taken the pretzels out of the oven. They have finished baking. And right here I have about 2 sticks of unsalted butter. We're gonna add this into the bowl. So we're gonna add our granulated sugar and of course our cinnamon and mix that all together. Now all we do is we take our pretzels, put them in the butter, coat them, drip off the excess, and throw them in the cinnamon sugar. Then you toss them around, and there you have it. And now just repeat that process until all the pretzels have been coated. Now I'm gonna show you another way you can do this. White sugar is good, but it is not as good and rich as it will be with brown sugar. Same thing, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, mix them together, then do the same application. Butter, brown sugar. Now let's give them a taste. It tastes just like Auntie Anne's. And I have to tell you, the brown sugar definitely makes a difference. You can taste it so much. The dough is so pillowy, so light, and it's airy. You can just squish it. It's not dense. The crust is perfect, just like Auntie Anne's. And now you can make them right at home. And now help us get to 4 million, just like we did on the short. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, come follow us. Now I'm gonna finish cooking these up, getting them coated, and feeding my family. See you on the next one.
That's really good.